Hey guys, welcome back to episode 28 of our Tekkit Lite playthrough. Today we're going to be working on our rubber tree farm again. We're going to create a way for us to get a perfect amount of scrap for our rubber tree farm to produce properly, and we're going to be doing a little bit of building next. So I'm going to time-lapse you guys some building of our water plant that you guys so graciously wanted to see. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started for today. Alright, so how'd you guys like that? Awesome. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing today, we're going to be making a block breaker. So, once we get done making this, we're going to go take a look at the water plant again, and we'll get it souped up again here in just a few minutes, if we have a little bit of time left. So we're going to be making this guy. We're going to need some of these block breakers. So I went ahead and already made up some picks for us. And I guess this is pretty much how we're going to do that. So I'm going to make up 5 of these guys. There we go. And I got some red alloy wiring here. And as you can see, I installed my pumps and all my solar stuff that I need for our water plant. We'll try to install that a little bit later on if we can. Now, I might wind up seeing... Is that rain going to go away? Yeah, good. I usually turn the rain off just for performance issues. Just because once we start getting up into this higher amount of mods, it's... Yeah. it kind of bogs down performance a little bit. And on that note, guys... I will say this, that I have managed to finally get upgraded to the latest version of Tekkit Lite. So now we can do the modular power suits. I'm also going to be running a 64-bit version of this texture pack, which is going to be slightly updated. The sword I can't figure out how to get to work like the animation is right there. And that's about it, but a few of the textures won't look as crisp or clean. Some of the textures will be a little bit different, but it'll help increase performance as well. So, alright, so I got block breaker, red alloy wiring. I'm gonna need some lava, so I'm gonna probably need to grab a bucket of lava. I know I got a bucket around here somewhere. There we go. Should only need about 1 bucket of water. I'm gonna grab another bucket out of here. I'm gonna need this guy here. I have made a few changes down here since the last episode. Went ahead and added up a few things. For one, an infinite water source. Is that gonna keep doing that? Because if it is, I can turn that off right now. Added a little brewery stand right here just to make some breweries. Potion stuff. And, you know, more stuff in the back. And just for quick enchantments right there. That way I could repair my pick and stuff. Actually, what was that I was doing? I was trying to make some more crafting books for my pick and stuff. See if I couldn't fix it up a little bit more than what it is. But I think it's about maxed out to what I can get, except for maybe Fortune 3. Alright, so let's see. We need buckets of lava, or 1 bucket of lava. We're going to need block breaker. Let's see, do we have any... A sequencer would work, so let's go ahead and grab that. And if you guys don't know how to make a sequencer, fairly easy. Basically stone wafers. Stone wafers are made with stone, basically smelting stone again, and you get stone wafers. And then, you know, you'll just have to figure out these recipes by themselves. So just like stone wafer with a redstone torch on top, you know, it's not too bad. So just a little time consuming more or less. So let's go ahead and head back out here now. The only problem, yeah, it's gonna keep doing that, isn't it? We can take care of that right now. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna just jump up here real quick. We're gonna grab a quick bucket of lava and get out of there. Now I'm gonna put this out of the way a little bit, and I'm probably going to need to use, I'm probably going to need to use some pneumatic tubing. So I'll go grab some of that here in just a minute, but let's go ahead and get this dug out. So I'm going to do about, what, a 5x5, or just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then we'll go down another level. Some of you guys might know how to do this, and that is perfectly alright. Alright, and then I'm just going to put this guy. See, I should be able to take him down. Wait a second. I was going to say, you better have my lava down there. Alright, no, he ain't going to go 5 blocks. So I'll just put him right there. So I should put him right there and extend him down that way. Awesome. Alright, and basically I'm going to be doing the exact same thing except with water on this side. Now I'm sure there's probably some more efficient ways of doing this, but this is the way I'm going to be doing it. Alright, and we're going to take our block breakers for the time being. We're going to put these guys on top. Just like that. Do I have my screwdriver this time? No, but I do have some pneumatic tubing on me. That's good to know. But I got the feeling I ain't got any screwdriver. And I might go ahead and grab some of this pneumatic tubing as well. This redstone tubing. Basically, it's pneumatic tubing with a redstone on top. So this is basically how you make it. Or pretty much any combination. So that's how you make that. And what it'll do is it'll actually drive a redstone signal through the tube to whatever it's touching. So we'll probably be doing that with a filter. And if I can find a filter, do I even have a filter made up? Let's see, filter, that's a transposer. I guess I'll have to type it in real quick. So just clear that out. Filter. Alright, so we're going to need 2 pieces of gold, a piston, some cobblestone, and red dope wafers. 2 pieces of gold, a piston. I think I got a red dope wafer in here. Sure do. And we got some cobblestone in here, so this is how we're going to do it real quick. We're going to make a quick filter up. Bam. Just in case we need it. There we go. Come on, let me out of my house. I belong outside in the free open range. Alright. And I still didn't grab the darn screwdriver, did I? Go figure. Oh, Bentley. Sometimes I crack my own self up. Sometimes I'm going to have to crack myself in half. Alright, let's make sure we got everything. Is there anything in there we need? No, we're good. We're good to go. Alright, let's go. Flying back in the city. Alright, so now we're going to face these guys until we see that they're pointing downward. That's downward. The little small hole is pointing up. There we go. So that's taken care of. And we're just going to place some water in here. I'm just going to make it infinite. A little infinite source real quick. And I'll go ahead and refill up my buckets. And then we'll break out the center. And that's going to make obsidian on that side, isn't it? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I've gotten this to work like this before. It's just sometimes it's a little bit of a pain. Maybe oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to actually use that much water, I don't think. I was supposed to make it into actual water source blocks. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do that, and we'll put a water block right there. Then we'll break this. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we'll just put that there. That way when we're ready, we can break that. So, can I pick this up? I don't know if I have anything to actually pick up obsidian on me. That's unfortunate, but I will be able to show you guys this real quick, because I think you can do it with this guy. Oops. Alright, and just a quick little redstone signal, and there you go. Easy way to pick up obsidian if you guys didn't know. Alright, we'll place him back. So that's pretty much the gist of what we're going to be doing. So I need to go grab me some more lava. Alright, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Come on, Billy. I'll show you guys the water plant in a minute. As we're not done yet. Alright. So we're just going to try this with one bucket of lava right here in the center. And that should work this time. Why isn't this changing? Why are you being difficult? Alright, let's do this real quick. Because it seems like we're having some funny lava issues. I'll do this. Go ahead and get this all out of the way. And we'll break you there. Alright, so it's still coming over this side. And I turn back into obsidian. Alright, let me figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Alright guys, I went ahead and figured it out. And at the lack of my knowledge of making cobblestone with lava, I kind of forgot, and this is why I'm doing a default Minecraft playthrough, that they actually changed the way lava reacts with water, and that basically, you know, the lava actually has to touch a moving water source, I guess, to make cobblestone. So this is basically the gist of it. I went ahead and dug another block down for our water trench. So basically now it's going to flow straight down, and it won't flow over towards the lava. Now the lava will flow towards the water, and thus right underneath our block breakers, making us cobblestone. So you can see some of them aren't transferring over. I think that's just kind of weird with our glitchy I guess lava, I don't know, maybe you guys know what that is, but anyways, this is basically the gist of it here. You can see it's making cobblestone, it's just popping it up right at the top here. So we might not have two that work, which is quite alright. We're just going to go ahead and toss some of these out. We don't really need all that cobblestone on us. I need some open inventory space. Alright, so I might not be using these redstone tubes. I might actually just use these regulars right here, because I have redstone wiring hooked up the side, so for the sake of this, we'll just use regular pneumatic tubing. And we'll just pump this straight into the top of this guy. Now, what I'm going to do, I was thinking about it, I think I'm just going to have a really low timer speed instead of like any chest or hooking it up any other way. I'm just going to have a really low timer speed. So we're going to replace this guy. And we're going to get our sequencer out. Where did I put it? There it is. And we're just going to throw our sequencer down right there. So we're just going to leave it on just a low frequency. And this is going to probably more or less... Oh, I see you coming over here, buddy. So now that the sun's coming up, we got the cobblestone making its way in there. And did I ever fix this and why it's not getting power? I think someone called me stupid. Because something was wrong here. Let's see. Why would this be getting power? Anyway, so you can see the cobblestone making its way into there. I don't know if it's going to actually jump out if it gets too much made up. Let's test that theory real quick. Let's go ahead and jump this down to its quickest little time here. Actually, it's probably a little bit too quick. Let's jump it up about a second. Which is probably fast enough, actually. Wait, hold on. How do you do that? Oh, right, there we go. Milliseconds. We'll do half a millisecond. Or however quick that is. Yeah, half a second, sorry. And it's probably about the perfect time. So let's see if this thing overflows. I don't know if it does with these pneumatic tubes or not. We'll find out real quick. And that sun coming up, it's telling me that I have some power issues going on somewhere over here. So I just want to see what this is going to do when it overflows. And is it going to go backwards? Yes, it's going to go back on itself, but it's still going to keep producing. So I'll have to stop that later on. Looks like it won't even... Looks like it's not even pulling any out, so that's actually probably a good thing. Alright. We're going to go ahead and set this back up on... Or just lower this down to about 5 seconds. Oops. There we go. About 5 seconds. We'll just leave it there for the time being. Now let me figure out why this isn't working properly. And I will be right back. Alright guys, so I think I figured out what it is. Yep, I think that's what it was. So basically I have rain turned off in my Optifine, and it was actually raining even though the sun was shining bright, and these things were, these lights that were showing that it was receiving daylight were flickering. It was actually raining out. So I went ahead and turned off the rain. So let me go back to recipe mode. And so that's what the problem was. I guess that's what the problem was the entire time. So now we have our scrap making. It's going to be making nice and slow. I'm going to go put my sequencer back. So that's basically what we're going to do as far as this guy. And this is going to make us some... Whoa. It's going to make us some scrap nice and slowly. So let's put this back over here. Now there's other ways I'll probably wind up fixing this up later on. So it's just going to make scrap fairly slowly. In fact, I'll probably kick this up a little bit because I don't want it to overflow too much with fertilizer or anything like that. And we'll add in, and this is the other reason right here, I'm going to add in another extractor that will pretty much do the rubber wood as well, and it'll send over into our barrel as well. So we'll have the extra amount of rubber coming in and making it that much faster. So it's a little bit more efficient machine this way. And yeah, I went ahead and brought up my solar panel. My low voltage solar arrays up to the top, so there we go. So next episode, guys, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be updating to the latest version of Tekkit Lite, so that means we'll be able to get our modular power suit out and start messing around and tinkering with it on our tinker table. And just remember that that means a lower quality texture pack as well. It's going to be a 64-bit texture pack, which isn't too bad. You know, you're not going to notice that much of a difference. Just things won't be as crisp. But I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't fix this up real quick. So we're going to go grab us an extractor. And I think that's about all we're going to need to get that fixed up the way we want it to. So I'll just show you guys. Now, eventually, I'm probably going to be using pneumatic tubing on most of these things to get it fixed up the way I want. So do I have, let's see, a macerator, furnace, macerator, furnace. All right, well, we can make one up real quick. Not a problem. Let's see, do I have any fine iron anywhere? Yes, I do. So I'm going to need about 8 pieces of yew. And we're going to need some wood for our tree tap, which we can use this right here. Let's come over to this guy. Just put that piece of wood in there. And let's just do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's make up our machine block real quick. place these guys on the side, and this will give us our extractor. So let's go plug this guy up and get him started with our rubber tree farm. Alright, so this needs to go into the top. Okay, so now how I'm going to route this around. Might need to pick this up. Yeah, I think we're going to do it this way. So I just do it like this. Move you out of the way, Torch. Thank you very much for your patience. And we'll take it up to the top. So everything white. White needs to be this. Slow and steady wins the race. It's going slow, but it's gonna go. I promise. Alright, so we're gonna put our other extractor there. Probably would be efficient to say we need to switch these around. The diamond pipe will go there. That way we can say, oops. That way we can say the rubber wood goes down into black. And we'll put you guys in there real quick. Then we're gonna need another wooden transport pipe to pump out. So we're gonna need right there. Oh, we need power there too, don't we? Dang, that sucks. Alright, let's do that then. Alright, so that's gonna get power there. So now we can just probably actually pull it out the front. Do we have another wooden pipe on us? No, but I can make one up real quick. Yeah, I can make one real quick. And unfortunately, I don't have my minium stone. Oh, I already had a crafting table. I forgot. Whoops, my bad. And I have my minium stone on me. I need to remember to keep that thing on me at all times. It's a crafting table in my pocket. Alright, so luckily for us, these things aren't going to connect together. And I'm going to need another redstone engine, but I'll get that in a minute. Just making sure I don't have a spare one sitting around. So basically that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be putting another one right here. We'll send these guys out this way. We'll get this lever out of the way here. And yeah, I might have to move it over one, but basically I'll probably send it over like this. And it'll be sitting right here. Let's go ahead and pick it up real quick. See if we can't find it in here. Come on. There we go. I'll just place it right there like that. Get this out of the way, and we'll just shift click these guys in here. This, there we go. So now we got all of our rubber back in there. And push that on top. That fixes that issue. Place that there. Let's fill in the dirt there and there. Alright, so now we just need a redstone engine here. A few more overclockers in this guy. And for it to be daytime. And it'll pretty much go at its own pace. Be good to go. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little speed build early on the episode. Let's go ahead and finish up by taking a walk around of our nice little area here that we speed built through. And I'm going to go ahead and explain this little reasoning right here. So if I ever do need water, for instance, I can just fly up here and grab a bucket and right click on this tank and it'll give me water. And I was going to hook this up this episode and get our fluid pipe and all of our pump hooked up and start pumping water into our water tower, but we'll do that next episode. It shouldn't take us too long. I also made up these lamps right here, which are actually down here in our project table. I was going to show you guys these inverted white cage lamps. So just some iron bars, white lumar, glass panes on the side, redstone torch, and any type of slab on the bottom. And there you go. So that's basically what we did this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it's kind of been scrambled together, but you know, it's taken me a couple days to actually get this video together for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think, because the speed build was a little rough on me. It's my first time trying to attempt something like that. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time.